Most new EV owners lose money in the first 90 days without realizing it. Not on the car, on the habits. Charging wrong, overpaying at fast chargers, chewing through tires, and cooking the battery with a simple setting. Here are the 10 mistakes that cost the most, and the fixes that save you thousands. Mistake number 1, the gas station mentality. It is the hardest habit to break. For your entire life, you drove until the tank was empty, then you stopped to fill it all the way up. It was a binary cycle. Empty, full, empty, full. New EV owners try to do this with their cars. They wait until the battery hits 10% before they even think about plugging in. This is wrong. You need to treat your car like your smartphone, not a lawnmower. Adopt the ABC rule. Always be charging. If you have a home charger, you should be plugging in every single time you park the car for the night. It doesn't matter if you're at 80% or 40%. Plug it in. Wake up every morning with a full tank. If you wait until you are desperate, you turn EV ownership into a stressful game of Russian roulette. The goal of an EV is to sip electricity while you sleep, not gulp it down while you wait in a Walmart parking lot. Mistake number 2, trusting the guessometer. Mistake number 2 is trusting the liar on your dashboard. Veteran owners call the range display the guessometer for a reason. That number is not a promise. It is a prediction based on your past driving history. If you spent the last week driving slowly in city traffic, your car assumes you will keep doing that. It might show 300 miles, but the second you hit the highway, physics takes over. Aerodynamic drag is the enemy of efficiency. Driving at 75 miles per hour burns significantly more energy than driving at 65. We see new owners plan a 280-mile trip in a car with 300 miles of range, only to panic when they come up 40 miles short. Never trust the displayed range for a road trip. Always assume you have 15% to 20% less than what the screen says, especially if you're driving on the interstate. Mistake number 3, ignoring the charging curve. This next one wastes more of your time than anything else. It is ignoring the charging curve. New owners sit at a fast charger waiting for the battery to hit 100%. They don't realize that lithium-ion batteries do not charge at a constant speed. Think of it like a movie theater. When the theater is empty, low battery, people can run in and find seats instantly. The charging is fast. But as the theater fills up, battery gets full, people have to walk slowly, look for seats, and squeeze past others. The charging slows down to a crawl. On a road trip, charging from 10% to 80% might take 20 minutes, but that last 20%, from 80 to 100, might take another 40 minutes. You are wasting time. The pro move: charge to 80%, unplug, and leave. You will arrive at your destination faster by making 2 short stops than 1 long, agonizingly slow stop. Mistake number 4, the 100% obsession. This mistake can permanently damage your battery if you get it wrong. It's the obsession with charging to 100% daily. Most electric cars in the US use NMC batteries, nickel manganese cobalt. These batteries hate sitting at 100%. It causes chemical stress that degrades the battery over time. For these cars, you should set your daily charge limit to 80%. However, there is a catch. Some newer base models like the Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive use LFP batteries, lithium iron phosphate. LFP batteries are different. They actually need to be charged to 100% regularly to keep the battery management system calibrated. The mistake is ignorance. You need to know what is under the floor of your car. Check your owner's manual. Does it say 80% daily or 100% weekly? If you treat an NMC battery like an LFP battery, you are killing its lifespan. Mistake number 5, underestimating tire wear. Let's talk about your wallet. This is about failing to budget for tires. People tell you EVs are low maintenance. That's true for the engine, but it is a lie for the tires. EVs are heavy, often 1,000 pounds heavier than gas cars. Combine that weight with the instant torque that shreds rubber at every green light, and you have a recipe for rapid wear. New owners are shocked when they need new tires at 15,000 miles. And these aren't cheap tires. EV-specific tires have foam inserts for noise reduction and stiff sidewalls for the weight. They are expensive. The fix: rotate your tires religiously every 6,000 miles and stop launching the car at every stoplight unless you want to spend $1,200 a year on rubber. Mistake number 6, cold weather denial. Batteries are like humans. They like to be at 70 degrees. When it freezes, chemical reactions slow down. Your range can drop by 30% or more in the winter. The mistake new owners make is getting into a cold car, turning on the heater, and driving off. The car has to use massive amounts of battery power to heat the cabin and warm up the battery pack simultaneously. You must use preconditioning. While the car is still plugged in at your house, turn on the climate control from your app 20 minutes before you leave. This uses grid electricity to warm the battery and cabin before you unplug. You leave with a full battery and a warm car, preserving your range for the road. Mistake number 7, blind trust in public charging. This is a very dangerous mistake. It is blind trust in public charging infrastructure. If you don't drive a Tesla, the public charging network is still the Wild West. New owners will route their GPS to a charger, arrive with 5% battery, and find the station is broken, offline, or blocked. Now you are stranded. You need the app PlugShare. It is the Yelp of EV chargers. Before you drive to a station, check the plug score. If the last check-in says, could not initiate charge, do not go there. Always have a Plan B charger within 20 miles. Never gamble with your last 5% of battery. Mistake number 8, the phantom drain, app obsession. This is an invisible mistake. It's called phantom drain. New owners love their apps. They check the charge status, the location, and the temperature 10 times a day. But here is the problem. Every time you open the app, you wake the car up from deep sleep. The computers boot up, the modem connects, and you burn energy. If you leave security features like Sentry mode or Gear Guard on while parked at an airport for a week, you might come back to a dead car because the cameras kept the computer awake the whole time. The fix. If you are parking for a long time, turn off the security cameras and stop checking the app. Let the car sleep. Mistake number 9, neglecting the 12-volt battery. This is the most ironic mistake. It's neglecting the 12-volt battery. Yes, your EV has a massive high-voltage battery pack, but it also has a tiny old-school 12-volt lead-acid battery, just like a gas car. This little battery powers the door locks, the screens, and the computer that starts the main battery. If the 12-volt battery dies, your car is a brick. You can't open the doors. You can't start it. It doesn't matter if the main battery has 100% charge. If your EV starts acting weird, glitchy screens, flickering lights, or weird error messages, get the 12-volt battery checked immediately. It is the Achilles heel of almost every electric car. Mistake number 10, paying guest rates. Finally, mistake number 10 is throwing money away. It's paying guest rates at fast chargers. If you are on a road trip and you use Electrify America or EVgo without an account, you are paying the highest possible price for electricity. It's like buying gas at the most expensive station in town. The fix. If you are going on a road trip, spend the $4 or $5 to sign up for the monthly membership for that specific month. The member rate is usually 25% cheaper. One single charging session will pay for the membership fee, and everything after that is pure savings. Cancel the membership when you get home. It takes 2 minutes and saves you $50. Look, the transition to electric is amazing, but it has a learning curve. Don't let these mistakes scare you. Once you master the ABCs of charging, understand your range, and respect the weather, you will never want to go back to a gas car again. Which of these mistakes have you made? Or is there one I missed? Let me know in the comments below. Drive safe, keep it charged, and I'll see you in the next one.